The Creativity Challenge for August and September of 2008 involves synesthesia. Synesthesia is a condition of the brain that actually literally means joined perception. And researchers believe there may be two reasons for synesthesia. The first one is that different parts of the brain contain our different senses, and they believe that there might be an overlap of those different parts of the brain in people with synesthesia. The other theory is that the pathways that information takes in the brain might be longer and more kind of not quite as direct as it is in what we call normal people. When we're children, all the information pathways in the brain go all over the place. It's like a ball of yarn after a kitten's been at it. And as we grow and as the brain develops, these pathways get shorter. Think about when you move into a new neighborhood and you need to go get a gallon of milk. You're going to take a right and then a left and then maybe another left and a right, and eventually you're going to get to the supermarket. As you live in the neighborhood longer and longer, you find your shortcut. You need a gallon of milk, poof, you go out, you come back, you got the gallon of milk. And so as our brains develop, when we see something, instead of it going all around the brain to find the occipital lobe, where vision is, it goes on a very straight path. When we hear something, it goes directly in to the auditory part of the brain. With people with synesthesia, it tends to travel around a bit. It takes the scenic route. So you're going to have additional senses, not just the one that we all see. Now, someone with synesthesia will, for instance, see this piece of paper as blue, the same way we all do. But we kind of end it at, oh, it's a blue piece of paper. They might also have a sound attached to it. For instance, they see this blue and they might hear a C chord, or they might see a triangle, or taste sweetness. And it's consistent. Every time they see this blue, they're going to have that C chord, that triangle, that sweetness. If they see rust, for instance, a rust color, they might have a circle connected with it, or they might taste cherries connected with that. And it's all going to be consistent for them. So they've been doing research on synesthesia, of course, and they found that the occurrence among artists and creative people is much, much higher than among the general population, and that's really no surprise. As artists, we always have a different heightened perception of the world. We don't have to have our wires literally crossed to have that. And that's some of what the right brain does. As you get more and more into your right brain is more open. It doesn't just follow those narrow paths. It can be argued that artists are always mixing and matching perceptions and senses. For instance, metaphor. It's putting two things together that aren't similar and making them similar. For instance, if you're a choreographer or a dancer, you're going to hear music, which is an auditory sense, but you're going to have a kinesthetic response. You're going to have a feeling or emotion response to it, and that's dance. If you're an artist, you're going to see a shape, and you're going to connect a color with it. That's a painting. So we're always kind of mixing, that's what creation is bringing things together that weren't together before. So the challenge, the UPositive challenge for the months of August and September, are to mix and match your sensory perceptions, to come up with new ways of seeing or stating or building or creating. And I'm going to give you this list of words and work with these, come up with what you can. And don't just kind of go in your left brain green, okay, trees are green, cucumbers are green. That's left brain, that's great. You want your left brain to participate. But you more want to go into that quiet place, that place of visualization and relaxation. If you don't know how to do that, visit the website www.upositive.com. I have a CD available there on relaxation and visualization that will guide you through the process. And once you're there, just be with green. Close your eyes, breathe. Fill yourself with green, and then allow your other senses to participate. While you're being with the green, what are you tasting in your mouth? What sounds are you hearing? What is your right brain going to associate with the color green, for instance? And then just kind of go down the list. Turkey, cold, zero, mice, tree, triangle, laughter, sour, milk, cherries, robin song. These don't go together. Each one is a separate experience of the colors, the names, the sounds, the senses. and see what kinds of things you can come up with to stretch your mind, stretch your creativity, to practice this, so that the abilities of mixing and matching senses that people with synesthesia have, you can also have. It will add to your creativity. So please share this with us, share what you come up with, and I will see you in October.